so, friends, before we stop the show, a couple of bits of housekeeping. After the show, you can buy merchandise. Merchandise, we got merchandise. You can get fluffy kitten love grenades.
Yeah!
Throw them at your friends. They don't die, just get irritated. See? That one's Slytherin. If it was a Gryffindor, she would have been fine. No. Many colours available, including Slytherin, tan, chocolate, and pumpkin spice latte. Yes, many colours available. And also pumpkin goodness, pumpkin. All right, pumpkin. And also, I have, from my show Julius Caesar, Beware the Ides of March of the Penguins, the comic book, Julius Caesar, Beware the Ides of March of the Penguins. Aww. Just let that title wash over you for a moment. Yes, this was written by me and illustrated by Todd Brugmans. You can see him here on the inside cover. Now, Todd is an amazing illustrator. If you follow my Facebook page, you know the artwork I put up a lot on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. He did almost all of it. Yeah, he did almost all of it. Don't correct me, mustache. All right. Now, Todd passed away 2 weeks ago, very suddenly. Yeah, you feel bad about your joke now. And so I'm selling these for $20. All proceeds go to benefit the GoFundMe that we've set up to help defray the costs of his funeral and the final hospital bills. So if you're interested in that, these are $20, and I do take plastic for either. And finally, is anyone here a massive nerd? I mean, so incredibly massive that you possibly go around with a D20 in your pocket at all times. But I saw more hands than I expected go up. Well done. You're just like, oh yes, I carry one right now. Now, friends, next summer, June 21 to 28, I, Will Shakespeare, along with Paolo Garbanzo and Roger Awesome of the Lords of Adventure, we are going to be conducting a tour throughout the United Kingdom, going through southern Scotland and northern England, going to castles by day, and playing Dungeons and Dragons in those self-same castles at night. Because why be nerdy and play Dungeons and Dragons here? Let's be ultra nerdy and play it in a foreign country. So if you are interested, come up and get a card from me. They'll be up here at the end of the show. And speaking of getting cards at the show, if you are here all weekend and you think you have a prayer of seeing every single one of my shows, I have 12 time slots and 10 separate performances during that. So, 4 shows today, 3 more shows tomorrow, plus Macbeth, Death by Fluffy Kittens, 3 more shows on Monday, including Macbeth, Death by Fluffy Kittens. So we started the day with Romeo and Juliet, the Flying Implement of Doom edition, moving into Julius Caesar, Beware the Ides of March of the Penguins, Macbeth, Death by Fluffy Kittens, happening every day, and then ending today with A Midsummer Night's Dream, A Gay Old Time. Then we're also going to do 12th Night and the Three Bears, The Tempest, a 3-hour tour, a 3-hour tour. We are going to do Titus Andronicus, you know, for kids. There you go. We're going to do Henry V for Vendetta. Yep. We are not doing Richard Too Fast, Too Furious. But we are doing The Taming of the Dude. So come up, get your punch card, I will check it off, and then if you see all the shows, if you collect them all like a Pokemon, there's gonna be a Snorlax here later, you'll get this prize of dubious value. It's basically just like, yay! Yeah, these were made by Kara and Joe over there. Give them a great big round of applause. And even if you're like, I'm just coming today, just come get a card anyway, because it's fun. All right, but let's get this party started. Lord, is it time? Yeah, it's time. Cool. Lords and ladies, I'm Will Shakespeare, which means you should cheer now. That was good, my friends. We can be more obnoxious. When I say you should cheer now, you need to go insane. Hoot, holla, clap, cheer, stomp your feet, whistle, throw small loved ones into the air. Basically, yeet the kid. Thank you. She's ready. She's prepared to yeet. Now, friends, I'm Will Shakespeare, and you can cheer now. winter baby. Now, friends, today's story is audience interactive, which means it will require all of your help. So, when I say everybody says ooh, I need to hear all of you say ooh. Everybody says ah. People cry out, dear God, what is that thing?
Dear God, what is that thing?
We have dramatic music.
Dun, dun, dun.
And not very dramatic music. We have random sound effects of randomness. And we start with a song.
Yay!
Yay!
So, I like that. Yay! Now, take your hands. Hit your lap 2 times. Clap your hands once. Do it again. Again! Again! Repeat! 'Cause I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle and here's my spout. Let me get all steamed up and hear me shout. Tip me over and pull me out. Sing it, I'm a little teapot. Now here, all of you sing it.
I'm a little teapot.
Let's get real. Now Mary had a little lamb which was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went the lamb was sure to go. They followed out of school one day which was against the rules, and made the children laugh and say to see a lamb at school. Ba, 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 black sheep, sing it!
Ba, 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 black sheep.
Timmy Orange said hello.
Jingle, what?
Timmy Orange
Timmy Orange says
said earlier.
hello?
No, Timmy Orange.
Timmy Orange, you're just randomly yelling things at me now. Alright, we will do a verse just for Timotheus the Orange. Alright, let's go do it. Alright. Alright, here we go. Oh no. This is gonna be stupid. Alright, Timotheus the Orange! This verse is for you! 5, 6, 7. Wait, that was it. Oh, sorry. This is taking way too long, I apologize. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating his Christmas pie. Put in a thumb, pulled out a plum, said, my, oh my, what a good boy am I. Tim the Orange is gonna die of diabetes.
Tim the Orange is gonna die of diabetes.
That was too many syllables, but I loved it anyway. That was a long way to go for a stupid joke. But you know what? I'm proud of myself. Next verse. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above, the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Stars are flaming balls of gas. Sing it.
Stars are flaming balls of gas.
Now, some of you are thinking Shakespeare stars are actually flaming balls of plasma, but you know what? Spock in Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country, told me otherwise. So suck it, science. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Girls perform better than boys on the SAT.
Girls perform better than boys on the SAT.
'Cause this is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow, a pirate so brave on the 7 seas, a mystical quest to the Isle of Tortuga, raving off sway on the ocean's breeze. Now back to the good part. Right to the big gang. You're the few, the proud, the nerds. Now some of you are thinking, Master Shakespeare, why are you calling me such names? People, you're at the Renaissance Fair and you're doing this. It gets literally no nerdier. You are the ones who wear amazing costumes to the Renaissance Fair, or really nerdy t-shirts, and you know who you are. You are the ones who wear red shirts and understand you will probably die in the show. You are the ones who use the nerdy language words like bazinga, and hodor, and wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey. And you know that I really mean it when I say that I love you 3000. So you are my people, and I will lead you to freedom. Now reach into the bottom of your heart, the cockle of your heart, the sub-cockle, your left big toe, your neighbor's pocket, and sing the final verse with me. But for now, for you good people right here, right now, I would not be doing this, no. I'd be at home. doing this. Still with my cat, though. So thank you for being here and giving me the greatest job in all the world. At the end of the show, if you love me, if you really, really love me, throw $5 into my hat. And if you hate me, just do it anyway, because I need the gas money. But sing with me now. Every pair of hands. Every pair of voices. 5, 6, 7, 8. A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
H, I, J, K,
louder!
Q, R, S,
Let me hear it!
U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
Now I know my ABCs. Sing it loud!
Now I know my ABCs.
Next time, won't you sing with me?
Next time, won't you sing with me?
Give yourselves applause. Now, let us begin the story the way all good stories begin. On a dark and stormy night, replete with dramatic music. 3 witches are dancing on a craggy moor in Scotland, as played by this lady here, as played by this lady here, and as played by this really sexy lady here. They stand! And he literally said, hold my beers. And they cackle like witches. Two things. One, I feel like you've been practicing for that your whole life. Yes. But 2, notice he's a ginger, which means he has a family history of this. He's obviously a Weasley. Now, with the voice of the entire crowd, they deliver these words of incantation. They say, double, double, toil and trouble.
Double, double, toil and trouble.
Fire, burn, and cauldron bubble.
Fire, burn, and cauldron bubble.
By the pricking of my thumbs.
By the pricking of my thumbs.
Something wicked this way comes.
Something wicked this way comes.
Who should it be who but the titular character of Macbeth, death by fluffy kittens? His name is...
Macbeth.
Good for you, you've been paying attention. Ah, you know it is he, because he is in fact a ginger. Get up there. That's the only one to know. Macbeth is joined by his best friend and boon companion, Banquo, that guy with the face. Now, up here, center stage. Now, Banquo. I'm taking it here. Banquo is he's a bit of a yes man. He always says, yup. Yup. Well done. Now, the witches 3 with the voice of the crowd say, Hail Macbeth!
Hail Macbeth!
Lord of Glamis!
Lord of Glamis!
Hail Macbeth!
Hail Macbeth!
Lord of Cawdor!
Lord of Cawdor!
Hail Macbeth!
Hail Macbeth!
He who shall be king!
He who shall be king!
And the witches 3 cackle and laugh. You are seriously freaking me out. As they disappear into the night, which means go sit down. Now, Macbeth turns to Banquo and he says, wow. Wow. That was bloody weird.
That was bloody weird.
And Banquo says,
Yep.
well done. Macbeth says, they called me king.
They called me king.
And Banquo says,
Yep.
well done. Macbeth says, that obviously can't happen.
That obviously can't happen.
And Banquo says,
Yep.
Except that it does. Trick question. Now, Macbeth says, for me to be king,
For me to be king,
we would have to first kill my cousin the king,
we'll have to first kill my cousin the king,
have his children driven from the land,
have his children driven from the land,
and the nobles shall declare me king.
and the nobles, they'll shall just... What was that?
Shall declare me king.
Shall declare me king.
And Banquo says,
Yep.
well done. Now, Macbeth gets a pen and he writes a letter to his wife. It says, dear wife,
Dear wife,
something weird happened today.
something weird happened today.
I met
Are
3
you
witches.
looking?
What is happening? I met 3 witches.
I met 3 witches.
They called me king.
They called me king.
That obviously can't
That
happen.
obviously can't happen.
Love Macbeth.
Love Macbeth.
P.S.
P.S.
We're having a sleepover.
We're having a sleepover.
Please make brownies.
Please make brownies.
He mails the letter to his wife. She jumps up and exclaims, my husband shall be king!
My husband shall be king!
And you know she is Lady Macbeth because she is also a ginger. Now, come on. Now, Macbeth asks her, how shall this happen?
How shall this happen?
She says, it's all so simple, really.
It's all so simple, really.
All we have to do is kill your cousin the king.
All I do is kill your cousin the king,
Have his children driven from the land,
have his children driven by the land,
and the nobles shall declare you king.
and the nobles shall declare you king.
And Banquo says,
Yep.
which is really weird because he wasn't actually there for the conversation. Now, at this moment, all should appear but the King of Scotland, Duncan, this man in the red shirt. And everyone says, hail to the king!
Hail to the king!
He says, it's good to be king.
It's good to be king.
He says, hail Macbeth!
Hail Macbeth.
My cousin!
My cousin.
My brother!
My brother.
My bestie!
My bestie.
I feel safe in your home!
I feel safe in your home.
Nothing bad can happen to me here!
Nothing bad could ever happen to me here.
This is the best sleepover ever!
This is the best sleepover ever.
Thanks for the brownies.
Thanks for the round.
And he goes to bed. Go away. Now. Lady M says to her husband, if it were done,
If it were done,
twere better it were done quickly.
twas better done quickly.
Do it!
Do it!
Kill him!
Kill him!
Be a man!
Be a man!
And Banquo says,
Yep.
still weird, still not there. Now at this point, Macbeth delivers a soliloquy. Now that's a big word, everyone say it with me. Soliloquy. Now soliloquy means one person, in this case Macbeth, is talking to you, the audience, directly, but no one else in the show can hear. So, Banquo, Lady M, Sleeping King, earmuffs. Try. No, you're good, you're good. Macbeth,
Yes.
hold out his head. No, that's not about you. How drunk is this show? He holds out his hand dramatically. More dramatic. Bring it back a bit. That's the sweet spot. He says, is this a dagger I see before me?
Is this a dagger I see before me?
No! It's a fluffy kitten.
No! It's a fluffy kitten!
Because there is nothing so dread or deadly in the entire world known as an adorable fluffy kitten.
Oh!
Now, the earmuffs come off, and he sneaks into the king's bedchamber with sneaking music provided by all of you. He puts the kitten into the bed, runs away giggling like a 3-year-old. The king awakes, stands, so you can see the tragedy unfold. Spoilers. He sees the kitten and says, "Aww." And so do all of you. Aww. The kitten begins to meow, let me hear it meow. Begins to purr, let me hear it purr. It licks his cheek with scratchy tongue, oh it hurts so good. And the king is loved, but how is he loved? Die! 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 More dead! So cute! More dead! All the way dead! Stick your tongue out so we know it's real! Die! Now, at this point, the nobles of Scotland shout, the king is dead!
The king is dead!
The king's 2 children! Malcolm, hey! Scam. And the other one! They say, our dad is dead!
Our dad is dead!
Let's run away to England!
Let's run away to England!
There's nothing weird or suspicious about that!
There's nothing weird or suspicious about that.
And then run away to England, go away, go away. No. And then there's a baby. Because why not? The nobles shout, the king is dead!
The king is dead!
The children have fled!
The children have fled!
Make Macbeth the king!
Make Macbeth the king!
And his wife's all like, yeah, baby. And Banquo says,
Yep.
well done. And Macbeth says, oh, you got a beer now. He says, it's good to be king.
It's good to be king!
And that ends Act 1. Oh dear, sweet baby Jesus. 9 pound 8 ounce baby Lord, don't even know about it. Now, several days go by, and you know that time has passed because they're all standing in different spots on stage. That was smooth. And Banquo. Now, Banquo says to his friend Macbeth, my Lord Macbeth!
My Lord Macbeth!
I know, I was surprised too, he knows other words. I, Banquo,
Hi, Banquo!
must go take care of things.
Gotta take care of some things.
I have to go hold a banquet.
Have to hold a banquet.
And Macbeth says, "Kay,
Okay.
bye."
Bye.
And he goes to hold a banquet, go away. Yeah. Lady M says, you must kill Banquo.
You must kill Faire.
He says, why?
Why?
He's my best friend.
He's my best
He
friend.
says he wants to be king.
He wants to be king.
Do it.
Do it.
Kill him.
Kill him.
Be a man.
Be a man!
And Banquo says, just weird now. And so he calls forth his messenger. He cries out, messenger!
Messenger!
And his messenger messenger runs forward. This murderous-looking ginger person right here. He goes down to one knee, and he says, no, the upstage knee, the diabolical knee. There you go. And he says, messenger.
Messenger.
You know what to do.
You know what to do.
She salutes him. She says, aye, aye, Captain.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Which is weird, because he's the king. And so, she goes to Banquo, jumps up on top of this bench, and she says to him, Hail, Banquo!
Hail, Banquo.
I am the king's messenger.
I am the king's messenger.
Strikes a dramatic pose and says, Jerry.
Jerry.
She asks, do you like kittens?
Do you like kittens?
And Banquo says,
Yep.
well done. She gives him a kitten. Give it to him. She runs away laughing like a maniac. He's like, I don't know where I'm going. Banquo stands so you can see the tragedy unfold. Spoilers. He sees the kitten and says, aww.
Oh, heck.
And so does everyone here. The kitten begins to meow, let me hear it meow. Begins to purr, let me hear it purr. Starts to lick his cheek with scratchy tongue. Oh, it hurts so good. Starts to knead out his eyes with tiny little claws. Oh, and Banquo is loved, but how is he loved? Die! Die! Die in your sexy jacket! More dead! All the way dead! All the way freaking die! Just... Die! Stick your tongue out so we know it's real! Have another beer. Die! At this point, the Lord High Inspector of Scotland, Mr. Macduff, this guy with the face, he says, my Lord Macbeth!
My Lord Macbeth!
Something weird is happening in our nation!
Something weird is happening in our nation.
We have far too many cats!
We have far too many cats.
I'm going to England to investigate.
I'm going to England to investigate.
And Macbeth says, okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
You go to England, go ahead. No. Lady, they're both just drinking up there. Lady M says to her husband, you must kill Macduff.
You must kill Macduff.
He says, why? He's a good man.
He's a good man.
She says, he wants to be king.
He wants to be king.
He says, well, I can't kill him.
Well, I can't kill him.
He's in England
He's in England.
and has diplomatic immunity.
He has diplomatic immunity.
You were like the first person in about 1,000 performances to put that level of emphasis on this. No. Diplomatic immunity is inviolate. Well done you, he understands. Yes, well kill the family then.
We'll kill the family then.
Kill the wife.
Kill the wife.
Kill the children.
Children.
Kill the dog.
Kill the dog.
You know why she said all that? Because she's a ginger. And it's been scientifically proven that they have no souls. Look it up, it's in the Bible! So he calls forth his messenger. What the hell? He calls forth his messenger, he goes, Messenger! And his messenger runs forward. He goes down to one knee, and he says, Messenger, you know what to do. She salutes him. She says, aye, aye, Captain.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Still weird, still the king. And so, she goes and collects the Macduff family while the Macbeths go and sit down and watch the show for a bit. Go away. Go. Now, keep your head on. All right, now, we get the Macduff family. We get Mrs. Macduff, this ginger lady right here. Hello. We get Macduff's older, jaded teenage daughter, Bridget, this ginger lady right here. She's so incredibly basic. I love it when the show writes itself. We get Macduff's other ginger child. Oh, here's a ginger-ish beard. Bob. We get Charlie, who's studying dragons in Romania. We get his next door neighbor, Uncle Slappy! And... yeah, more drinkers, okay. And we get the dog! Here, puppy! Here, puppy! Here, puppy! Here, ginger puppy! Here, ginger puppy! Go on. Sit. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Are you a good girl? Yes, you're a good girl. I love my job. And so, Jerry, sick, twisted, evil person that she is, stands in front of the Macduffs. And she says to them, "Hail, Macduffs!
Hail, Macduff.
I am the King's messenger."
I am the King's messenger.
Strikes her dramatic pose, facing the audience, because it's really great. And then she says, "Jerry."
Jerry.
She asks them, "Do you like kittens?"
You guys like kittens?
And they all say, "Yes." Except for the dog, who says, "Well done." And so she begins to give them kittens. First to Mrs. Macduff, the ginger lady with the braid. Here's one for you. And then to the older jaded teenage daughter Macduff, who possibly is also from Arundel. The next door neighbor, Uncle Slappy. Bob. Charlie, who's studying dragons in Romania. And the dog. She runs away laughing like a maniac. Jerry scares me. The Macduffs all see the kittens and they say, "Aww." And so do all of you. The kittens begin to meow, let me hear them meow. They begin to purr, let me hear them purr. They lick their cheeks with a scratchy tongue, it hurts so good. They start to knead out their eyes with tiny little claws. The Macduffs are all highly allergic, they all begin to sneeze uncontrollably. Even the dog. Hey, the Macduffs are loved, but how are they loved? How are they loved? Die, gingers! Die! Happy little clowns, my ass! Die! This is how book 7 should have ended! Die! I caught that one. Die! Death to Poochie! Oh, you guys were totally cool with me killing the family and children. But not the dog. You people are sick. So at this point, Jerry, sick, twisted, evil person that she is, jumps up on top of a bench and declares to Macduff, "Hail, Macduff!
Hail, Macduff.
I am the King's messenger."
I am the King's messenger.
Strikes her dramatic pose and says, "Jerry."
Jerry.
She says, "I have good news and bad news for you."
I have good news and bad news for
He
you.
says, "Well, what's the good news?"
Well, what's the good news?
She says, "You can follow Shakespeare on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter."
Shakespeare on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Seriously, go do it, people. Name of the show is Shakespeare Approves. It's the only way I judge my self-worth in life. Go do it right now, I'll wait. Shakespeare.
We use that bookmark.
Approves. Okay, right there. Click on that. And we're gonna like that. All right, good. Look, he did it. And he was dead. So what's your excuse? I mean, more, all the way. You've seen the show thus far. Stop laughing! Death isn't funny! And yet, you people allow me to get away with this. I'll blame you.
It's just grave humor.
For those of you who didn't hear, he said, "It's just grave humor." Number 1, solid dad joke. Number 2, solid line from the play. Number 3, stop talking, you're dead! After all of that, Macduff says, "What's the bad news?" And she says, "Your whole family's dead.
Your whole family's dead.
Felicia,
Felicia.
fare thee well." And she runs away laughing like a maniac. Macduff stands and says, "I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
All my chicks are dead.
All of my chicks are dead.
All my little peeps."
All of my little peeps.
I am not sponsored by the Marshmallow Peep Corporation, but if you know them, give them my name. He takes a swig of beer, because that's the kind of show this one is today. And he says, "Revenge!
Revenge!
He comes over here, takes another swig, and says it again.
Revenge!
Comes to center stage and cries it a third time.
Revenge!
Takes a swig, falls to his knees, beats his chest, raises his arms to heaven, and cries, "Con!" He goes to the Princess of Exile, Malcolm, and the other one. And they introduce themselves. She says, "I'm Malcolm."
I'm welcome.
On the other one. He says, "Let's get revenge."
Let's get revenge.
They ask, "On who?"
On who?
He says, "The guy who killed your dad."
Guy who killed your
And
dad.
they're like, "Oh yeah, him."
Oh yeah, him.
And they go away and plot revenge. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. And the dead people get up to go away to thunderous applause. By the rules of dodgeball. Now, this might be the best show ever. All right. Now, so, at this point, Lady Macbeth is going insane. You might want to put your beard down. She has the blood of the innocents on her hands. They can't get it out. She scrubs and scrubs, saying, "Out, spot, out.
Out, spot, out!
Out, damn spot.
Spot, you damn spot!
Please try out damn spot remover available at final retailers." No! Let them die like their parents. So, yeah, it turned dark. All right. She calls to the kittens, "Here, kitty, kitty." And she says it again. And again. They begin to meow. They begin to purr. Scratchy, can't get hurt so good. And Lady Macbeth is loved. But how is she loved? How is she loved? Die, crazy ginger! I said die! Macbeth! What? How do you feel about the death of your wife?
Huh?
Just a reminder, lords and ladies, 50% of marriages end in divorce. If you are going to try to take over a small European country, make sure you do it with someone you love. All right. He calls. He just hands off his mug to a random person. He feels his mortality creeping in, and he cries out, "Witches!
Witches!
Help me!"
Help me!
And the witches three stand and very annoyedly ask, "What do you want?" He says, "Will I live forever?" And they let him know that's a stupid question.
Well, that's a stupid question, don't you know?
And the one witch was apparently from Wisconsin. And he says, "Will I die in battle?"
Will I die in battle?
And with the voice of the entire crowd, they say, "No man! No man! Of mortal woman born! Of mortal woman born! Can harm Macbeth! Can harm Macbeth!" And as they disappear, laughing into the night. He says,
A bucket of water.
for anybody who's watching this later on YouTube, I am so sorry. I genuinely have no idea what in the holy hell is happening right now.
Real ginger for help, that's what.
Freaking die! I just need to point out, my aim's getting really good after 10 years of this show. And so, go away. Lady Macbeth goes away to thunderous applause. So, at this point, Macduff bursts into the scene, complete with bursting action. Oh! And guys, why not? He takes a swig, and he says to Macbeth, "Die, vile traitor!"
Die, vile traitor!
And Macbeth takes a swig. And he says, "Don't you know
Don't you know
that no man
that no man
of mortal woman born
of mortal woman born
can harm Macbeth?
can harm Macbeth?
And Macduff says, after he takes a swig, well, don't you know
Well, don't you know
that Macduff,
that Macduff,
who is me,
who's me,
from his mother's womb,
from his mother's womb,
was untimely ripped?
was a timely rip?
And Macbeth asks, what does that even mean?
What does that even mean?
Says, I was... He says, I was born
I was born
by C-section.
by C-section.
He says, that's neat.
That's neat.
He says, well, the more you know.
The more you know.
And a rainbow appears now. They back up to opposite ends. You might want to put that down. And Macbeth says, lay on, Macduff.
Lay on, Macduff.
And so, gentlemen, we're going to keep this clean. Remember the 5 Ds? Dodge, dance, dip, dive, and dodge. Ready? Dodge cat. And they start to throw cats at each other. And there are cats. All of a sudden, a hush falls over the crowd. And a louder hush too. And the king's messenger runs into the scene. She comes to center stage, turns, and says, hail, Macbeth!
Hail, Macbeth!
I am the king's messenger!
I am the king's messenger.
Strikes a dramatic pose, and says, Jerry.
Jerry,
She asks Macbeth, do you like kittens?
do you like kittens?
And he says, yes. And so, she screams at him,
Say hello to Mr. Fluffy.
and she hits him with the largest cat yet! And the crowd chants, Jerry!
Jerry! Jerry! Jerry! Jerry! Jerry!
Kittens begin to meow, let me hear him meow! Let me hear him purr! They lick his cheek with scratchy tongue, their head so good! But then, what should happen? But out comes an even larger kitten. Karen! She just wants to speak with management. Bengal Tiger Suplex! Karen bites off his head. Macduff holds it up. Hold it up. Ew, that's gross. And he says, behold,
Behold,
the traitor is dead.
the traitor is dead.
Malcolm is... Oh, what the... Buddy, why?
Why not?
Why would you put someone else's decapitated head on your head?
For the banter.
Put down your beard. This never happens. You've gotta die. Macduff! Die, you sick person! The traitor is dead! And so is the hero. Malcolm is now king! All hail King Malcolm! All hail King Malcolm! She says, I'm Malcolm!
I'm Malcolm.
Her sister introduces herself too!
I'm everyone.
Dinobane, if you're really interested. And, except for the thousands of dead people, including the hero of the story. They all lived, say it with me.
Happily ever after.
Stand and take your bows! Now, lords and ladies, my name is Will Shakespeare. That was Macbeth, Death by Fluffy Kittens. The name of my show is Shakespeare Approves. Please go like me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, but never Snapchat. And you know why. But also, friends, if you like that show...
Missing a cat.
Oh, thank you.
My brother had it.
Oh, your brother. Thank you. That was weird. All right. So, if you like that show, let me hear it. Now, friends, I have one more show left today at 4:30, and that is A Midsummer Night's Dream, a gay old time. If you are keeping track, that is 4 of the 10 shows down for this weekend. 3 more shows, also including Macbeth Death by Fluffy Kittens tomorrow. 3 more. And then Macbeth Death by Fluffy Kittens on Monday as well. We are running for 3 days for this closing weekend of the 21st annual Connecticut Renaissance Fair. Now, if you thought the show was worth anything, a 1, a 5, a 10, for a 50, I will send Macduff home with you. Throw it in my hat. If you throw in anything, you go home with a token of my affection. It says, Shakespeare approves, letting the whole world know that I will Shakespeare love you, even if you're setting your mother's curtains on fire, or trying to take over a small European country. And if you want merchandise, remember, we have Fluffy Kitten Love Grenades. Available in many colors, including chocolate and Slytherin. And these are $10. And Julius Caesar, Beware the Ides of March of the Penguins, the comic book. These are $20. All proceeds benefit the wife of the very recently departed illustrator Todd Brugmans, going towards the GoFundMe that supports his final expenses. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping me to build a beautiful community where we can laugh and love together. And lords and ladies, this weekend is not yet over. I love you. You love me. There's mutual glorious affection. I love you 3,000. And you may cheer now.